Have you ever bought a personal growth book, or maybe two or three, and then never even cracked them open? Or maybe you listen to the books while you're cooking dinner, driving to work, doing laundry, and you pick up a few things here and there, but you never actually stop and do the exercises. And pretty quickly, when the book is over, you're like, what was that about again? I know this pattern well because I have been there. Well, today we're going to dive in to how you can read personal growth books, keep yourself accountable to actually doing it this year, apply the things you're learning, and do it all with the support of other amazing women growing right alongside you. Hey, friend, welcome to the show. So let me guess, you buy the physical books, you listen to the audio versions, you genuinely want to grow. But then those books sit on your shelf, never to be cracked open or really looked at much ever again. You let those audiobooks play in the background while you're cooking dinner, driving to work, folding laundry, and you never actually stop to do the exercises. And then the insights that you did get from the book fade really quickly after you're done. Listen, I know this pattern really well because I have been there so many times. And that is why I created the Better with Every Book Club. So today, I just want to dive in and tell you about the book club. I want to tell you how it works, who it's for, what you can expect, so that you can decide if you want to join me on this growth journey or not. So here is one thing that I have learned about personal growth. It really does work best when you slow down a little and you give your brain time to actually absorb what you're reading or listening to. It works best when you actually take the time to go through the exercises, when you reflect on what you're learning and actually apply it to your life. And if you can also talk through what you're learning with other women who are interested in the same thing and they're trying to grow too, that is really when the magic happens and everything starts to stick. So, my Better with Every Book Club is designed for all of those things. And the whole reason that I started this book club was because I was in that old pattern. I have a stack of books that I've never cracked open, but had great intentions when I bought them. I have listened to countless personal growth books. And while sure, I got a little insights from each one of them, there were some key takeaways that stuck, but not nearly as much as if I had sat down, read the books, worked through the exercises, talked it out with friends, right? So here is how the book club works. Each month, we are going to focus on one personal growth book. This is a book that I will choose very thoughtfully based on my 40 and up crowd. I'm choosing from a variety of topics, though. We're going to read about mindset shifts and identity changes and growth in those ways. We're going to read about money. We're going to read books that tap into our health and our wellness, especially for our crowd. Those perimenopause and menopause symptoms, we're going to tackle those with experts guiding the way. We're going to read books that are really tactical and practical that we can apply to our day-to-day lives, things that influence how we make habits stick, how we simplify our calendar, how we prioritize what matters most, and everything in between. So every Friday of the month, I will be releasing a private podcast just for my book club members. And that podcast is going to be a reflection on the week's reading. And of course, I'll send you a reading schedule in advance so you know exactly what we're covering week to week. And in that private podcast, I'm going to share the key takeaways. I'm going to read sections that really resonated with me. I'm going to tell you how it applies to my own life. And I'm going to coach you through how you can apply it to yours. We're going to work through those exercises together and share what we learn as we go. You are also going to get access to our private Facebook group. This is a place where you can come and you can talk through the books. You can share your aha moments, share your key takeaways. What do you love? What don't you love? And we can all get really vulnerable. This is a safe space to share what you are getting out of these books as we go. This is your supportive sisterhood. And listen, I know that one of the hesitations so many people have when it comes to joining a club like this is that they're afraid that they won't stick with it. But I am telling you, the odds of you sticking with it are much higher if you join the book club. We're going to help hold you accountable. You're going to get those reminders in your email and on Facebook. And listen, some months you're going to do it perfectly. You're going to get the book in advance. You're going to read ahead. You're going to listen to the podcast. You're going to participate. It's going to be great. And all the stars are going to align. And some months, that's probably not going to happen. Some months are going to get crazy and you may fall behind or not read at all. But even if you do miss a week or even a month of reading, you're going to have the Facebook group to support you and you're going to have that private podcast to give you those key takeaways, talk through the exercises so that you really can still get a lot of insight and takeaways from it. And I'm going to send you a recap at the end of every month of the book we covered. So think of that like your Cliff's Notes version. There is absolutely structure here, but there is also grace. We are building growth that fits into real life here. Oh, and did I tell you about the price? Yeah, it's $10 a month, you guys. $10. That's it. Massive growth, teeny tiny price tag. So seriously, what are you waiting for? Join us in the book club. We are kicking things off the beginning of February 2026 with the book Build the Life You Want by Arthur C. Brooks and Oprah Winfrey. You want to have the book in time to read ahead so that you're ready for that recap episode that drops on February 6th. So, of course, the link is below. Join us and send this to your friends. Encourage them to join you too. That's just going to add to your accountability and your experience. All right, that's all I've got for today, y'all. Go be fabulous. Make sure you take my free Shift Happens quiz to find out what you're really craving next in midlife. Or if you think you might be ready to dive into one-on-one coaching with me, book a free clarity call. You'll find both links right below the video.